On a typical day, they come through the line and we seat about 75 people in the dining room.
Okay.
Because
one time?
At one time.
As restaurants and bars are closing down to hinder the spread of coronavirus, concern is growing among places that serve the disadvantaged.
We got sack lunches, water, and hot plates as soon as they're made.
Loaves and Fishes provides food and shelter to around 1,000 homeless people every day. But with new recommendations to cancel all gatherings of 10 or less, Loaves and Fishes is now changing their protocol.
We're planning to shut down the campus at noon each day, and so we're really trying to limit that window but still provide critical services to folks. They rely on us on the day-to-day, and if they don't eat here, oftentimes they don't eat at all.
Loaves and Fishes gets their food from Sacramento's food bank.
So how many pounds of food do you distribute?
So we distribute almost 30 million pounds a year.
The food bank serves 220 agencies in the community. That's around 150,000 people each month, many being lower income. And as many institutions are closing down, the food bank is just getting started.
As things change and maybe get more serious, we're going to try to take the supply of food we have beyond the 150,000 people that we serve and try to deploy food out into the community where it's needed most.
As this pandemic continues, the food bank says they will focus on serving the disadvantaged. And while they and organizations like Loaves and Fishes aren't worried about the sanitation,
This is probably one of the cleanest kitchens I've ever worked in, and I've worked a lot of kitchens.
they are worried about the many volunteers they rely on to keep things running.
Part of our biggest operation is utilizing volunteers. Most volunteers are deciding not to show up. If they're 65 years and older, they're encouraged not to show up at all. But a lot of folks are staying home. So one modification is we're having to close our family services campus down in Oak Park in order to redeploy staff up here to start packaging goods. Because volunteers do the bulk of the work in our type of industry, we're having to work with partners to see if we can get additional volunteers.
We definitely need to get some folks in the door to help out, especially until our older volunteers can get back involved. We're still cooking away. We are still trying to help out wherever we can. But because we don't take out any government funding, we're still reliant on the community to help us meet that need.